Alright, so as I said, I was going to take care of that stuff off camera, and we went over here to the stronghold, and as I guessed right, the third dragon was there. I freed that. We went through the stronghold. We found the throne room of I think it was the Dwarven King, and it unlocked recipes for a couple of different pieces in each category, but you only have resource to make one piece. So, and the armor really was not that great. At least I thought so, compared to some of the stuff that I have now, or some of the stuff I can get later on once we get to the next available realm. But at least we got that done and out of the way, and we got some other stuff out of it. So now let's go ahead and make our way to the mysterious door.
Tyr's Rune. This is it.
The hidden chamber.
But what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
The tree! We're underneath the realm travel room. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
Those realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
Look up there.
Up there. Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
Oh, what's behind there?
Oh, the other door's open now. Chains.
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries. Looks like more giant. Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big.
I see what you did there.
Whoa, who are they?
Huh. The Hall of Tyr.
Boy, this is the rune for Jotunheim.
That's right. And look, we're on the other side of the door.
The upside-down door.
What are you thinking?
Stand back.
Okay. It's moving!
What's moving? Extraordinary.
Huh.
The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
There's chains on both sides. Without those...
We can flip the temple.
All right!
What?
Flip the temple.
Uh-oh. Things are happening. Okay. I don't think they're attacking. Want me to read this one?
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says void.
Ominous.
Go on. Read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast. Alpha.
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach them, whatever it is?
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we flip the temple. The logic is unassailable. Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind a leap.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
Ooh. Another shrine.
Here, boy. Another one.
It says his name is Bergelmir. I think Mother said he was the king of the giants.
Aye, that he was. And quite a bit more.
Looks like he had a lot of kids.
That, little brother, is what we call an understatement.
He's dead, but nobody killed him. Do giants die from old age?
They may, though it's rare among the legends.
10 of 11. Almost have them all. Oh boy. You hear that? Lovely.
Again with the death traps.
Okay, hold on. Ah! Whoops, wrong one. Messed up there. Okay. And go! Woo! Woo boy. Bracers of the World Serpent. And they're not bad.
I'd have thought, brother, why don't you let the lad carry it for a while?
And let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? Can I get up there? Yep, I can. Can't get on top of that one, though, because... yeah, spikes. This seems a little out of sync. This is gonna be risky. Oh my goodness, I made it.
We made it!
Time to do what you do, brother.
Hold on.
Leave them in peace.
Obviously not referring to us.
Now we can decipher the...
Hey, now we can go to
And the travel
Niflheim.
rune is here too. You wanna go?
Sure, but later. We can't exactly go right now. Not while we're doing this. But we will go to Niflheim. Just shoves them off. Well, now we have to get back to the other side. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, apparently the fire doesn't bother Atreus. Ow.
Duo.
Did they get crushed? He got crushed. Hello. Woo. I love that new heavy runic attack I found. Oh boy.
Come. The other chain waits.
Oh boy. Sprint. Oh, great, these.
Ah, it's the other kind. Variety is so important.
Huh. There we go.
I truly do hate this part.
I know.
Oh. Huh. Oh, that's how it's supposed to work. Alright, I think I messed this up. Hold on. Nope. Messed that up again. Huh. Never mind. That's how you were supposed to do it.
Can't believe we're so close.
I, for one, never doubted.
Right. Symbol of resilience.
Until gods grow good.
Could be quite a wait.
Nah, they're just waiting for us.
Oh yeah. Odin and Thor are just waiting for us to turn good. Uh-huh. Heave. Ho! And now another big battle.
Here we go. Look, stop.
Of course.
Oh, just go down right here.
Oh, there you are.
Here we go.
All right. chopping him down.
How do you like that?
Boy,
Yes, sir.
time to flip the temple.
Yes, sir.
Let's just agree to stop saying flip the temple. It's starting to sound normal.
Time to flip the temple.
An army of statues.
I don't think they're the kind that come to life, if that's what you're worried about. Tyr often said that in the world of peace he envisioned, the only soldiers he'd need would be statues. Bless his heart, but the bugger did take himself rather seriously, didn't he?
I mean, in a sense, he's not wrong.
Promised, but in case this doesn't work, just remember, Tyr had good cause to create these obstacles. He's kept Jotunheim out of Odin's reach, but the world is hardly at peace.
No, but it's got hope. We're all working together now. We have unity. That's what the rune on the door to this place was telling us. We're on Tyr's path.
Well, this should be interesting.
Lift with your legs, brother.
He knows.
Just trying to be helpful.
Okay. Just take a moment to consider, what if it didn't stop? What if he lifted it up to flip it and it just kept flipping, just non-stop? I'm just saying, just take a moment to consider what that would have been like, or what would have happened if that was the case.
On the day that brute force is the answer, I'll be quite happy to be on your side, brother. And we're not dead. That's a plus.
There, on the left. I think we can climb back up to the realm travel room from there.
Good job seeing that, otherwise I was
See
going to
that,
go the
Mimir?
long way.
Nobody could do all this alone. All these obstacles. They're just chances to prove we're the ones who can beat them. We may argue. Me and Father, you and Freya, Brock and Sindri. But when we all work together, we do make a good team. And that's Tyr's test. That's why we're gonna make it to Jotunheim.
Do you hear that, brother? Lad's found his equilibrium.
What's that mean?
He means you speak wisely, Atreus. And that is good to hear.
Yes, it is. Oh. Yeah, boy, does this room look and feel different.
I guess the temple was made to be flipped.
Look, the tree's upside down. Or are we? I'm not sure anymore.
Ooh, boy.
Boy, your knife.
Another entry stone.
Well, what have we got?
Some sort of travel stone.
Let me see. Great Ardumlazaras. That's the Unity Stone.
I'm sorry, the
You know
what?
it.
I wasn't sure it existed. If Tyr possessed this, that explains how he could visit all the realms and other lands to boot.
He held this in the panel in Odin's library.
Yes. Yes, that's it. I understand now. It shows Tyr walking the realm between realms. You know how you must never stray from the path? Well, Tyr always followed his own path, if you catch my meaning.
So now
The realm between realms.
we need to go off the path. explore the realm between realms.
So you're saying Tyr's shrine showed him stepping off the branch of the World Tree. And you're thinking, to reach the secret path to Jotunheim, that's what we need to do?
I am.
Oh dear. That is what you're thinking, isn't
Yep.
it?
That. Oh. Wrong way.
Something else we can do for you?
Nah, just glad you guys worked it out.
Ah. Well, I could say the same to you.
Ha!
I guess I was getting a bit full of myself.
Told him what he needed to hear, how's it sounds to me.
Just the same. I'm sorry for how I spoke to you, Sindri. You forgive me?
Already have. Like you said, it all worked out. Now, let us get back to work before I get sentimental.
So let me show you. This is right here. This is what I was referring to. The Royal Dwarven armor pieces. There's the Brock one. There's the Sendry one. They're okay. But the fact that you can only get one of that ultimate sacrifice resource to make them, you have to then choose what one piece you use. That's
Sorry you wasted my
That's just
time.
one of the only issues I have. Alright, so we will do that continuation. However, remember, we found the last piece of that cipher to this new realm. So why don't we go travel to it and see what it's like?
Good. I am more than okay with not throwing ourselves over the edge of the World Tree just yet.
In due time, boy.
Really?
Really? Mimir sounds so worried. Looks like that's it over there. Niflheim.
Bifrost crystals in your eyes.
A loving gift from the giants. Since I used to do so much traveling between realms, they thought it would be more convenient for me than having a crystal I could lose.
Did it hurt?
No, because I wisely fortified myself with 16 cups of Billow
Oh
Maiden's
my
ale.
gosh.
Got so inebriated, I tried convincing the giants to put them in my nipples instead. Almost talked them into it too. Can you imagine? Mimir of the Bifrost teats. Those were the days.
Ah!
Okay, I'll stop now.
Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, the thought and visual of that is actually quite hilarious. And boy, can we just say that Mimir can really hold his own with his ale. 16 cups! Holy moly! I mean, 16 cups of ale, let's be honest, that would probably kill someone. No, not probably. It would kill someone.
Ah, Niflheim. Not sure why anyone would want to come here, but here we are.
It smells bad.
New area. So you know how Muspelheim was all about fire and immediately noticed you noticed all the ash? Look at this. You're like, aw, flowers, it's a pretty place, right? Yeah, that's until you step into this mist area.
What is this stuff?
This mist is cursed.
Cursed?
Quite right. Safe to breathe for a time, but it'll kill if we linger. Just one more reason to love Niflheim.
What is that stuff?
Mist
Weird.
echoes.
Yes. A strange material. Here. Boy.
Let's see.
curse of Ivaldi. Turn back. Upon this place sits the curse of Ivaldi, whose talents threaten the gods of Asgard. The mists of Niflheim were made a weapon by my father's alchemy and turned upon their creator. His skill as an inventor and craftsman were unrivaled, but it was his talent and genius which drew the ire of the Aesir in the first place. Therefore I, Matsognir, renounce this place. I renounce dwarven kind. I'm off to seek refuge in self-imposed exile in Midgard. Those who do not flee this realm will join my father in the grave. So you see that gauge at the top of the screen? Now, did you notice that the timer refreshed when I got that chest? That's kind of how this realm works. There's gonna be lots of loot in this place, and they can help replenish the timer. But hey,
Fancy seeing you two
hey,
here.
Sindri.
I'm surprised you're here, Sindri. This mist is pretty gross.
You think I can't handle a little cursed mist? Well, you're right. I'm trying to build some armor that will lessen its effects. The materials I need are all right here in Ivaldi's workshop, but they're blanketed by this nauseating mist, of course.
Wait for it.
The last known location for such armor is in the workshop's center chamber. The entrance is sealed, but I could craft you an entry stone with enough mist echoes.
There it is.
Retrieve 500 mist echoes. So in case you're...
I wouldn't recommend staying in the mist for too long. That stench will stick to your hair, your weapons, your armor, and I will not touch your gear until you burn all the tiny beasties off in the fires of Muspelheim. Also, it will kill you.
Thanks, Sindri. So, remember this armor I showed you guys earlier? This is what that Mist Echoes is used for. You can see Mist Echoes, Niflheim, alloy of all these rusted armor. So, it imbues you with great power, increases the resistance to the mist here in Niflheim, and it adds a very small amount of constant health regen. So you make armor that boosts, gives you a ton of defense, as you can see. At least that's for this particular one, this Curious of in this mist. The Spalders, more runic, lots of defense as well. And then this one is strength, runic, defense, and vitality. I do like the extra bit. I mean, I think this is the one, like, if you're going for, like, a very tanky type of build, this would probably be the one to go, because you're getting lots of defense and vitality. This, if you want to go for more offensive, because you're getting also runic and strength as well. But the main thing is that each of these, as you can see, it's the same thing. Regenerating essence and more resistance to the mists of Niflheim. So you get a bunch of these, and you'll be able to make a full set of this. So that way you can get health regen in regular battles, and be able to go through the mists a lot more often. And you can see there's the Grip of the Maze. Mist Echoes. Restores some protection against the mists on any successful kill. Grants resistance to the mists. So you can only get the armors to do so, but you can also get pommels and talismans to do so as well. A Cleansing Fog that restores a small amount of health. Increases the amount of time that Kratos can stay in the mists of Niflheim. This is definitely one of those realms I would consider a realm or a place in the game that allows you to do a ton of extra content.
Nothing to your liking, I see?
Because you can go through this section like many, many times, and it will usually always be different. This is the main area here.
There's something written here.
These cursed runes hold rare mist echoes used for crafting magnificent armor. The enemy's traps and treasures will reset upon your return. Escape with what you can, lest the workshop claim you as another victim.
This whole place shuffles around each time we leave? That's incredible.
Atreus, focus. This is a dangerous place.
That's dwarven creativity for you. Impressive and dangerous.
So see, that's why you can just do this over and over and over, because it'll reset what's in here every time. The treasures, the puzzles, the enemies, all of it is different every time. So, let's go ahead and grab this. See the timer at the top? Got a bit more there. 133. Looks like there's no other chests here. Yeesh. $200. Okay. No other treasure in here. Oh, and I just love these puzzles here. These are great. Just love them. Whew. Lots of missed echoes with that one. We almost have it.
Roger, on your right!
Alright. Get some health. Open these. Alright, now we're gonna head back. You could keep going, but remember, the deeper in you go, the longer it's gonna take you to get out of here. Which is why you want to try and get that armor or other pieces to try and increase your resistance so you can stay in here even longer than usual. So I'll probably show you guys the central chamber, which you can go to if you want to just save what you have instead of having to come all the way back here to Sindri. You can just go to the central chamber, which I'll show you guys in a moment here once we turn this in.
Ooh, looks like you found enough echoes. And you're not dead. Very impressive.
Sindri, how do you make anything out of mist?
Odd as it sounds, the dwarves who lived here could craft marvels out of the mists of Niflheim. Keep an eye out for more mist echoes. I could put them to all sorts of use. What can I do for you two?
There we go. The entry stone.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
Enter the central chamber, which is just straight ahead there, as you guys saw earlier. So we've left and we've come back. Timer's refreshed, and now everything is different again. All the puzzles, all the chests, all the enemies, everything is all different. Come on. Come on. Woo boy. Almost died there. Let's go ahead and drop this in there.
All right, we're in.
Grab these. My health is so low.
The mist is thinner up here. That's nice.
So there are some free chests up here. Just for stuff.
Is that the armor? It looks kind of run down. Can you wear it?
No, it is too small and too old. We will bring it back to the dwarf.
Let me see if I can, No, it's not showing. Okay, it's gotta be for those ones over there. Alright, so for these... Yeah. See that at the top? It says 891 of 7,500 mist echoes. So certain chests in here give you certain rewards and such, but you have to have a certain amount of mist echoes in order to unlock them. So you can get the idea here. Mist echoes for all the different armor pieces. Mist echoes for all these chests up here. You can literally just keep going through this whole section just over and over and over and over endlessly if you want in order to get all the stuff. So there's tons of stuff to do here. I mean, yeah, it does get repetitive doing the same thing over and over, but the rewards are pretty nice. Same thing with these portals here. See it locked off? An anchor of fog and 10,000 mist echoes. This one only requires 1,000 mist echoes, so I could open that. This one's a freebie. $2,500, 5,000, 15,000. That's a freebie. 7,500 freebie. $15,000 and an anchor of fog. Alright, so let's open this one, since it's the only one I can open. A perfect artifact of the Blight and Niflheim alloy. Alright, so now we'll just run back out and head back to Sindri. See what he can do with this. And of course, now it's reset again. Chop them down to size. Grab the chest in this room while I can. Alright. And in case you're wondering, yes, there is a Valkyrie here in there. So imagine fighting her in this mist. We found it, Sindri.
Is that what I think it is?
Useless armor?
Useless! Oh, ye of little faith, this armor was worn by Ivaldi himself. Sure, it's seen better days, but I can restore it with more mist echoes. And it'll help with the effects of Ivaldi's curse.
Unless there is something of value in this workshop, there is little point in staying here.
You saw all the chests in the center chamber, yes? Plus all the goodies tucked away towards the back of the workshop? And the 3-realm tears, of course. But might want to be careful with those.
Why's that?
It's a literal tear in the fabric of reality itself. You want to reach your hand through there? Be my guest.
All right.
Ready and ready.
So, we have, look at that, 9 rusted armor we apparently got from that, even though I thought we only had 1. But now we have the alloys, we would just need the mist echoes, and we could actually be able to make these armor pieces. So as you can see, while the Muspelheim ones started at level 4, these start at level 7. With pretty nice stats. You can just compare the stats of some of these. It's like not even close. The Muspelheim stuff pales in comparison when it comes to the stats as well as the perks compared to the Niflheim Endless Mist sets. So definitely incentivizes you to want to go through this over and over just to get these pieces. Of course, there's really no difference in terms of which set you get, except for the stats, really. That's really it, is the stats. And, of course, unless you care about the appearance. I kind of do. Like, if I looked at these 3, I'd be like, all 3 of them don't look bad.
Okay, come back when you need something, I guess. Bye!
So, oh boy. Probably gonna do some of this off, do this off camera. The only time I may come here on camera again for you guys is when we probably try and take on the Valkyrie in here. But that's probably not going to be for a while. I may wait until we beat the story before we take on the rest of the Valkyries. So, when we come back, we will more than likely be going off the beaten path. Because that sounds like a very smart thing to do, right? You can just tell with Mimir's concern. But Kratos is like, hey, that's what we gotta do. Let's do it. Keep in mind, if you did that before this point, it's an automatic game over. So we'll see what happens when we come back. Stay tuned.